What's up everyone and welcome to day 51 of the COVID Cup. Definitely not as exciting in name as day 50, but judging by the title and thumbnail you can probably tell that this is gonna be an interesting video. We've had some pretty creative challenges over our 7 weeks of competitions. I mean, Chipping Connect 4 was one, the Winter Sports Challenge is definitely up there, a lot of the Cup Pong things we've done, the all sports game, but I'm not sure any of them can rival today's game in terms of creativity, and I think coming up with it was some of my best work. This is a perfect time in the series to be experimenting with new ideas. I really needed to get something going after losing 6 in a row until yesterday when I finally got a win back. And for Brian, with a 6-game cushion, it's a chance to mess around a little bit. Yesterday, I was victorious in a punt, pass, and kick contest. I already know that Brian doesn't like the idea for this one, but I came up with the name 10 minutes ago. It's called Last Can Standing. I think it's gonna be great. Brian, how you feeling?
I think it's entirely luck-based, and I don't want to get my hands sticky on the dirty cans, but it'll be a good time, hopefully.
We'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. You're getting to experience it the first time, just like we are. So let's see how it goes. To start things off, they're going to set up their cans in groups of 3. They can do it however they want. Looks like Brian's going around the perimeter, and Brady made a smiley face. The concept of this game is a little bit like Battleship, trying to knock down the opponent's cans without being able to see them, as Brian takes out 2 parts of Brady's setup right there. We'll be doing 3 unique rounds today, and the winner will be whoever can knock over the majority of the cans on the other person's side the fastest, as Brian takes out a couple more there. We each have 30 cans, so the magic number to get to is 16 as Brian knocks out another cluster. He's off to a very hot start. Admittedly, I am editing out a few of the less exciting attempts.
How am I not getting it?
Brian's really dominating so far. He needs 6 more to win this round, and that's it. He gets 6 exactly. He takes round 1.
You probably line them over on the corners. Did you? That's brutal.
Brian definitely outmatched Brady in both strategy and execution in that round. Now round 2, they have to make a line with their cans. Brian opting for a shorter yet thicker line, while Brady's going with a little bit more curve but thinner lines. Brian bounces that one straight through the middle of Brady's. That's unlucky for Brian, as that one's going deep from Brady. He's nowhere near it. Brian's gonna try the left side of this one, and it bounces towards Brady's cans, but he snatches it just in time. You are allowed to pick up the ball after it makes one bounce, and Brian's gonna try to do that here. Very casual, actually, saving his cans. This one from Brian bounces off the wall and again through the middle. So unfortunate, as Brady finally makes contact and draws first blood. Not very many, but he's on the board as Brian puts one deep, and it gets it. They both hit a handful of cans here. Still a long way to go, though, as Brady misses. Brian returning fire here. They go back and forth, and he gets it again. That's big for Brian. He takes the lead with 6 cans knocked down.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, me neither. I've hit it twice.
Not too much confidence between the two of them, although Brady has reason for confidence. Now he knocks down a ton. That's a big swing for Brady. By my count, he only needs 3 more to win this round, and remember, it's a must-win for him, because if Brian gets 2, he'll win the best of 3.
Those are the ones that are already knocked out.
Some false hope there for Brady, hitting the cans that had already been knocked out, as Brian again goes through the middle. This setup working very well for Brady. This one coming in off the wall. Well, that will certainly do it. Brady goes out with a bang in round 2, and we're all tied up 1-1 going into the final round. You can set up the cans however you want. Looks like Brian's setting up a grid on that left side, and while Brady's putting them in all 4 corners, let's see how they go. Brian's up first.
Oh my god.
He threw that one so short it almost knocked down his own cans. Very close there for Brian, as Brady somehow finds a hole in Brian's grid, and then Brian returns fire to knock some down. You can see Brady definitely has more empty space on his side, but if Brian makes contact like he did right there, it could do some serious damage. There it is again. He knocks out part of those far clusters. Brady needs a response, and he gets one, knocking down 2, and Brian did well to catch the ball before it hit any more. Another miss for Brian up the middle as Brady knocks down another. Brian's still ahead with 9, but Brady now has 3.
Slowly but surely, we're coming.
Brady can feel the tide starting to turn here. Brian needs to get something going, and he does, taking out those last 2 on the far side for Brady. He's now 4 away from winning as Brady bounces one off the wall, and Brian catches it. Brady will get a do-over after that, and he makes it count, hitting another one on that back line. Brian's next toss comes very close, but just misses. Brady trying to keep the momentum going, and he gets another 2. Don't look now, it's now 11-6 Brian. Brady coming back as Brian puts one up, and that's big damage. It takes out 3 to put him 2 away from winning. The pace really picking up here as Brady bounces one, and it goes right across, knocking out 3. He just will not go away. It's now 14-9 as Brian puts one on the left, and it goes dangerously close.
Okay, so there's nothing over there, so you let it bounce a couple times.
Brady kind of got away with one there as he puts this one over, and it crushes a can. Brian maybe starting to run out of ideas a little bit, keeps missing in the same place as Brady puts this one up, and it knocks down 1, and then Brian kicks another.
I just knocked one down myself.
But if that was the winning one.
I just knocked another down. Hey, turn around.
That was a big mistake for Brian, and it might have given Brady a win. Let's see what the count is from Brian. If he has 14 or fewer still standing, then Brady will be the winner.
I have 16 up still.
What? No way. You just...
I found him.
Wow, what a turn of events there. Brian takes the win. His lead in the COVID Cup is now 29-22.
He wins the game and still does the less glamorous work. What a hero.
Back up to my week lead. Happy about it.
Yep.
So good at random games.
Brian got the best of me there. You know, say what you want about the quality of the game, but I'm not sure we've ever laughed more during a game, so I think it was a success. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I hope my edit comes out well. I have no idea how that's gonna go, but hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 52.